Alright everybody, I told you that when I got the clips for my Taillight, I'd update you. So I got this package of clips off of Amazon, and because I was looking for clips for this Taillight here, that you know, it's got two clips, one on top and one kind of on the bottom here. But for one clip on AutoZone, they wanted $10, and it was going to take about 5 days for them to get it in place. Well, I went on Amazon. I got this package of 15 clips for $9, and it came in 3 days. So you can't beat that. Faster delivery, lower price, and more product. So I'm going to get this Taillight out, get these clips replaced. Of course, I got my drill here with the T25 bit. You got two screws I got to pull out here. This one on the bottom, of course, is the easy one because there's nothing in the way. That top one right there, I added this strut so I'd have a slow opening tailgate, so I can just pull the handle and let it drop, and it slowly drops. The problem here is, yeah, it doesn't really fit like that, so I'm gonna have to pull that strut off there in order to get that top bolt out, and then we'll get these two clips replaced. Well, I was trying to connect my phone to my tripod, but it broke, so now I'm not able to use this tripod, so I'll have to get something else later. But right now I got the phone propped up against a wheel chock, actually, so I'm going to try to get this off here. There's a little clip you got to pull off on the top of these. There's one on the bottom and one on the top right here. It's a little pin that goes through there, so let's see if I can get that off real quick. Might have to get a screwdriver to do this. I should just pull off from this side. There we go. Alright. And then pulls out. Alright. And now I can get the other screw out of there, and then we'll look at getting these clips replaced. Unfortunately, the clips are inside of the Taillight housing here, so here's the old clips. I want to get the new ones installed into the truck body, which, you know, they just go right here and right here, so I'm gonna have to get this one out. It should just push out, but I might have to use pliers to do it. So get that out of there. That one's partially broken. The other one came all the way out when it broke. This one's still kind of stuck in there. So I'm gonna get that out, get the new clips installed, and get these pulled out of the light housing, and then I'll give you guys an update. So the one here was very brittle. I tried to grab the back of it with a pair of pliers, and it just broke and fell down inside here, so that's probably going to fall out of the truck at some point. Now to get these out, I'm going to see if I can just grab them with the pliers and pull them out. Not sure how well this is going to work. Yeah, not very easy, so I'm probably going to have to use both hands to get those out of there. Try this one real quick, see what it does. Okay, well that one came out. I'm going to have to get the other one out, but it was pretty tight, so I'm going to have to use both hands to get that one out, and then I'll show you what I do to put the new ones in. Alright guys, so I got that one out. It was kind of tough, but I do have both the pieces out, and I'm going to go ahead and put the new clips into the body of the truck first, and then we'll put the light in. So should just push right in to the openings. Yeah, pretty simple. This one right here. Now, once I plug in the light, then the light fixture should just go into these grooves right here, into place, and that clip should go on. And plug it in first, put these clips in, and then put the 2 screws back in the side. So the only thing with this tail light, I'm not sure if you guys can see that. We've had some strong winds out here lately, but this got a bunch of dirt inside the housing of this tail light. Now, Alpha Rex usually has a really good product. I'm not saying that this is anything on them or whatever. I'm going to reach out to them because of this issue and see if they can do anything to help me out. I still love these taillights. They're amazing. This is the driver's side one. Now, the one on the passenger side, it doesn't have any issues. It still looks perfect, beautiful. There's nothing on the inside of it. Not sure if you can tell if that focuses good enough, but there's nothing on the inside of that one. But the driver's side has a bunch of dirt inside the housing. I just washed my truck yesterday, and there's dirt inside the housing. I was hoping this was all on the outside, but no, that's inside. Not sure if there's anything I can do to get that out of there, clean it up. But I just noticed this. When you look right here, on this particular light, yeah, there's a gap right there. So I'm pretty sure that's where the dirt got in to the housing on this tail light. So I'm going to reach out to Alpha Rex, see if they can do anything to help me out. And when I hear back from them, I'll let you guys know. Because I do like their products. I've had good success in the past. Like I said, my old truck, I had these same tail lights, and I had the Alpha Rex Nova Series headlights, and they were great. Didn't have any issues with them at all. So I don't know what happened with this one, but hopefully Alpha Rex can help me out with this, and we can get this resolved. But I got to put this tail light in because I can't drive around with no tail lights. Alright, so now I got those clips in, I got this pushed in, and I get these 2 screws put back in real quick. Like I said, I can't go without tail lights, so as soon as I hear back from Alpha Rex, I'll let you guys know what they say. Hopefully they'll help me out, because I've never had any issues with them before, and I spent a lot of money with them. So, and I did pay for these out of my own pocket, and it's not the cheapest brand of lights, but I like them a lot. Like I said, I've had good success with them in the past, and hope to continue doing business with them in the future. And let's put this little clip back in here. Tighten that down. Alright. Alright. Get that. Now the only thing I did just notice, this strut was a little bit loose right here. It's got a threaded end on it right there. Sometimes you got to be careful with vibrations going down the road and stuff. This will come out, so just have to make sure that when you do open your tailgate, this is still intact before you let the tailgate go. But now that I got it back in, got the clips on there, feel a little bit better about the way that it's mounted. So next step is just hopefully I can hear back from Alpha Rex, see if they're going to help me out with the way this tail light is got a bunch of dirt inside it, and I think it's because of the reason right here. It seems to have a little bit of gap right there between 2 pieces of the housing. So hopefully, they'll give me a replacement. Something that's made in the USA, Alpha Rex. Something that I'm proud to have on my truck, but it's just kind of disappointing that there's dirt inside the housing. Anyway, Probably taking up enough of your guys' time. Alright guys, so it's kind of disappointing about the way that tail light's looking right now, but hopefully Alpha Rex will help me out. Like I said, as soon as I hear back from them, I'll let you guys know. But I do have the new clips in there, so I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget about the bell notification so you don't miss out on future videos coming out.